Glad to have you with us from Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana. It is week 8 of the EA Sports college football season, and the games are getting more intense. It's the Sacramento State Hornets and the Ball State Cardinals. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, Reese. Checking in with the Cardinals head coach. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Ball State's offense will have the football first. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. They were all over him for the entire game last time out. 3 sacks and a couple of picks. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his man. It's Ward. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. On the move. There's a crease. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down and 10. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. After the flag, distance for a first down cut in half. They can really get aggressive on 1st and 5. The give on the counter. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Horton. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Oh, what a move. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. They'll send the back in motion. Makes the catch, and he's free. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Breaks into the open. Bulldozes his way through. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Rides the option, he keeps it. Finding some room. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. A run for the quarterback. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. And the Cardinals line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
That great first drive by this offense capped off 3rd-and-goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
First down for the offense.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Burrell. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Williams open on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get the first through the air. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught on the left side by Wilson. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. The option, he'll keep it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They want to run this quarterback, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires complete on the crosser. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Line gets set, 1st down. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's Hamilton. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Running inside. It's Horton. Makes it past the marker. Here's a little room there. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled their last time out, and they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. Plucks it out of the air. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. We've reached the break. Ball State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over it. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Makes the grab. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. The run inside. It's Curtis. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Trying play action. Got his man on the outside. Fighting off the defender. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense getting set for first down. Looking for room, it's Curtis. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Motion from the wideout. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Coleman open on the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The unproductive first down completion now brings up 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Makes the catch. It's Moses. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Makes the catch. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. In the red area, it's Curtis. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. The snap sets up the throw. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. defense.
Man, this offense was sitting in such good position. I like the play call. I like being aggressive, but if you don't have something open right away.
Got it! Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Pass interference. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be brought down. Running inside, it's Horton. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Tight end now in motion. Complete on the left to Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The run inside. It's Curtis. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Caught behind the line. It's Curtis. Could not make his way to the corner. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Thompson. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Rushes on him. Complete. Turning it on. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Got rid of it just in time.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. The brain trusts getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Ready. Black 14.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Just going to keep it after the snap. Headed to the end zone. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Ball State.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, He has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. He's now up to 75 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking for space to the left. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the one, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's second and 10. Running inside. It's Horton. Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be third down. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. Let's start with Cincinnati taking on the number 6 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's the Bearcats looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Going for the marker on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Creates a... might have a chance. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've already converted a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 39. Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the first. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Burrell. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Off the play fake on first down. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
I love when you boot athletic quarterbacks and you boot him to the left right here outside the pocket. Does a great job. He can attack down the field or he can take off and run. It's kind of a pass-run option, especially when you have a guy that dynamic at the quarterback spot.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Finds his man. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The run inside. It's Rainey. Got a little grass. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run it to the right here. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ball State gets it back, the offense headed to the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive. It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Running to the left. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Off-play action on first down. Bringing the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Loss on first down increased the degree of difficulty. 2nd and goal from the 8. Got his man. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Good, right down the boulevard. And it's a deadlock here in the third quarter after the field goal.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
The Ball State offense ready to start this drive. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Horton. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting a sack.
No fair catches here, looking for room. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rainey. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the second half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. Man, did he find the sweet spot on that one, and just like that, punched them out of trouble. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. The inside handoff. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting.
Makes a grab, past the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The short hands, it's Burrell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The last completion got him 6, now it's 2nd and 4. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Trying to set up the screen. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Thompson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ward. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. Running inside, it's Horton. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly roll.
Here on this Sacramento State sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The run inside. It's Horton. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Smith with the grab over the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. On the delay, it's Horton.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab outside. It's Hamilton. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Here's a heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Goes to the option. Got maybe a yard, 3rd down and 9 coming. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on...
There's some room. The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now, I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
They'll line up for the extra point, and at this juncture, every point matters. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Escapes the pressure to his right. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot. That's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a catch. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Down in possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunky. Maybe some room here. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And this offense has got to get somewhere. Man, that's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Timeout call by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. They'll They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the 4th quarter, 1-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Got his man on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Last chance coming up. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. It's caught downfield. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So if you're on the coaching staff, maybe you're ready to start giving new guys an opportunity to see the field and just see what they can do.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.